feel like we're live. And we are live. I did it. It happened. We're Legend of Zelda-ing. What's going on? Hello, everybody. Hopefully my audio person and extraordinaire, the one responsible for making sure everything goes right, the producer, the executive producer, the director, etc., i.e. my husband, hears this to make sure that everyone can hear all one person of you. You know, it's all good. I'm hoping that this series that is indeterminate at this point will, you know, will be helpful to some people, at least for the walkthrough and our random discussions of philosophy, etc. Today, I decided I was going to talk about postmodernism because it clearly is creeping into, it's left the academic world, academia, and it's filtered its way into our society. And the problem is that when you completely dismantle objective truth, you have no basis on which people in a society can have cogent, realistic, honest debates when everything is all about subjectivism. And your own subjective-objective relationship to the world is diminished, and it's all about your own experiences, your truth, all of this, frankly, nonsense that we hear. All right, so let's get into the game. If you are interested in the previous stuff we were doing, which was yesterday on the yesterday my time, so yes, it's the 21st, but I'm considering this kind of like an extension of the 20th. We went through the first part of Zelda, and this will go on until I have completed the game. I may regret that at some point, but as of now, I feel good about it. Okay, so let's get back into it. We are in the Sky World. I'm forgetting exactly what it's called. And here we are. I can't hear the audio very well. The switch capture. I don't hear anything. I'm hoping you guys can hear Link running around, because I cannot hear it at all. All right, so our objective now, we've completed 3 shrines in the, the new shrines that we have, and now we need to get through this door, and we don't have enough hearts to do it, so we need to go complete another shrine to be able to do that. So we're gonna go back out into the world so that we can leave the sky territory. Great Sky Island and head to the base world, which is pretty much the same map as the previous map we had. And oh, by the way, too, I streamed for like almost 3 hours yesterday. This time around, I'm going to try to keep it to like 45 minutes. So hopefully we can get down, maybe do a little fun gameplay once we get down to the ground, talk a little postmodernism and its impact on our current political structure, and call it a night, because I'm tired and we're going to go to church in the morning. That's the plan. So, he's out of... Link is out of stamina, which happens a lot. I'm gonna pull this off the screen for a second while we try to fiddle with the audio. Can you hear the audio okay?
No.
You can't hear it? Oh. So here's a switch capture. Maybe it's just too low. So.
I think... Can you hear it now?
No. Oh, he just ran into the water.
You can keep talking about it.
Alright, well... Good thing for you. Because otherwise, I don't know if this would work out. Hopefully by the 3rd time we do this, all of the audio will work properly, and everything will go smoothly from a technical perspective. I don't have high hopes about that, because it may take us 4 or 5 times, but that's okay. It says it's active.
Yeah.
I wonder if we have to turn it up on the TV.
No. It's definitely... Switch. It may be a setting in the Switch.
That's strange.
Press and hold home, please.
Okay. Stand by, everybody.
Go back. Press the plus button. And go all the way to the right. Go to options. And look for audio.
I don't see one.
No.
Strange. It was working yesterday.
Yeah.
Do we need to go to the title screen, maybe?
No. I think it might be something as simple as...
Okay, we're gonna look for this shrine while he's working on the audio, so you can see Link, you just can't hear him. I gotta figure out where this shrine is. I don't remember. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom does not disappoint in the stunning visual array of colors and landscapes, and it's just a really beautiful game all the way around.
Can you hear it?
Mm-mm. Alright, so we're looking for this next shrine, and I don't know why I keep jumping like that. And so far, no luck in seeing this next shrine. There we go, we got it, whatever you just did. Okay. Thanks for hanging in there if you were. Or if you watch this at a later date. Appreciate you. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud. And since we've had that glitch, we'll be able to figure out how to adjust next time. I'll put myself back up on the screen if I can find myself, which I don't think I can, so oh well. Okay, so the objective now is to try and find this next shrine. Where are you, shrine? I need to get to a high place, I think. Oh, there it is, I think. Alright, so how are we gonna get there? Let's go this direction. You can't hear it?
Yeah, the sound's not come through.
Oh boy.
Technical difficulties continue.
I wonder if it's the headphones we're using.
No, I think it's a software issue.
Oh, he ran into me. I didn't think these were like that. I'm gonna get this guy. Sorry, buddy. You're getting eaten.
Did you lose audio?
Yeah, I did. Okay, so, I'm gonna take the long way around. And instead of trying to go through these areas that are disconnected, 'cause I don't think that's gonna work out for me very well. I feel like maybe my controls got switched somehow. So I'm like pressing the wrong buttons. I don't know why I'm doing that. Alright, so let's see if maybe we can find a connection over this way. Okay, so, as you can see, we're gonna go through the forest here, taking the long way around to get ourselves to our last shrine. I have to assume it's fall here, I suppose, because of the golden hues everywhere, or maybe that's just a product of being this high in the sky, maybe? I don't know. This is pretty. This is not the way I came the first time. Glad I'm going this way. So, okay, I just got sound up in my ears back. I don't know if that made any difference. This is, in general, I prefer this world when the sun starts to set. Look at this. Just stunning. Let's get this guy. The choo-choos are a carryover from the last game. And pretty neat. Let's see. We wanna venture a little bit further. I don't know what is going on with me and these controls. Okay. I told everyone yesterday that I have a pretty terrible spatial awareness, so I have to constantly check this map. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. But wandering around can be very fun because you can find some cool things here and there. Those Zonai charges are going to be really helpful to you. And let's get a couple of these night critters that can be used. I don't know. What is going on?
It's working.
Okay, good.
Tweak the levels just a touch.
How did you get my picture back?
I'll explain it when you're done.
Because it seemed that Did you take it away or did I take it away? Both?
Sort of.
Okay.
It's a technical thing. I'll show you.
Okay. Alright. We're back on track. I wonder how long I've been streaming at this point. Let's see. Uh-oh, I think I just closed my live stream. Can you still see me, Daniel? Hopefully I'm still live. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Daniel, if you do see, you get this message. Oh, boy, this has been fun. I hope you guys are enjoying me stumbling through this as much as I am. I think I mentioned this yesterday that some of the climbing is not as easy as it was before, and I'm not sure why. It's not quite as good. Okay, I am still live. Whew. Close the window, which is no good. Let's see. You can do it, Link. Where are we? I'm backtracking. So another interesting thing about postmodernism is not just its rejection of objective truth, but its rejective of Enlightenment ideals, which were incredibly critical to, say, the development of science, what we consider to be modern-day science, which I think is also partly why we have so much current, pretty intense debate about science. So you have both sides of the aisle, people who consider themselves Republicans and Democrats, saying, oh, well, this supports my science. You know, when it came to the vaccines for COVID, many people, just the data showed that not all conservatives, but on the whole, conservatives were much more likely to be skeptical about the science surrounding the development of the vaccines. They have some legitimate concerns there, as we've seen the emergency approval for a few of the vaccines that had emergency authorization now revoked. Why? Still unclear. The full story, anyway. And then, when it comes to the question of science and, some other, like, gender theories that have developed, which are kind of a mixing of the two, of science and social policy, and what you might be termed social justice, has resulted in again, many people who are conservative saying, hey, I don't understand the science there. And then, you had a lot of Democrats with vaccines, the vaccine development for COVID, who were on board saying, well, the science is very clear. Another good example of that would be the divide in which each side, if we want to break things into a dichotomy, binary, which it's really not. It's much more nuanced, but for the purposes of this debate, the sword of science has been wielded by both sides on the question of global warming, for example, and the environment. A lot of liberals say, well, look at the science. Clearly the science shows that the Earth is warming. Conservatives have different ideas about that. So anyway, and I think some of this is because it's possible, because science should be objective and the studies should show what they show. It is really postmodernism rearing its ugly head. And I do consider it to be an ugly head. Deconstructing everything so that you are the center of your world is just a recipe for nihilism, where nothing is nothing. I really feel like something's going on with my controls. I am like so mixed up with these controls for whatever reason. I wonder how I get back to my live stream. I feel like I'm wandering in the wilderness, like trying to find the shrine. Oh, we're gonna get down there, folks. We're getting down there. We're getting down to Hyrule. It's happening. You better believe it. You're getting a good look. There's a solar flare. How cool is that? Look at that. They call it a lens flare, I think. Beautiful. No lens here, but we get the idea. I definitely made a circle. All right. You know what? I didn't change my description.
You got it back up.
How do I... No. Alright, so we are going to... I feel like I'm really going on the inside of this.
Your chest back up too.
Okay, thank you. Oh, hey, Jason. Jason Gates is back. He is our Jason is the best. He's a loyal viewer for the first 2 days of this. Thank you, Jason. Thanks for being around. Thanks for helping us with our audio problems yesterday. I think I gotta go through the cold area again. I don't have a choice. I could try going through this center area. What do you all think? Should I try that? Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if that's possible. Looks like these are contiguous. Contiguous? Yes! What do you think of the music here? I'd be curious to know what folks think about it. Can we get this guy? Not if we run out of stamina. Let's switch to a quick swing melee weapon. Yeah, that's what we need. I'm not gonna chase you all over creation, friend. If you don't want to be killed and eaten, that's fine. I understand. Well, that was a hearty harvest. Ooh. Got him. We learned also yesterday, I'm going to just say yesterday, that chiming you hear in the background is the great clock. The significance, unclear, but we heard from Raru, who's sort of our guide through this, that's what that is, and it seemed significant enough that, you know, you had out of one of, I don't know, 10 moments as we're, you know, being guided to the various shrines that he appeared and let us know that. So I'm sure it's probably going to come back later in the game to be significant. I find it interesting, too, that these sky shrooms are so low in energy. They're only worth a quarter of a heart by themselves. I think when you cook them, they're doubled. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure on the connection here. That's really where I need to go, but I don't see a clear connection. I wonder if I go around this way. That was close. If I'll be able to get to where I need to go. Maybe. Let's see. Bless you! Alright, yeah, I don't see a clear connection point. And I am feeling very, very lost. How to get over there. I'm thinking we may have to go around that way. Maybe. Let's see. Play this direction. I don't know. I'm officially lost, folks. These are super tricky. I think I'm gonna have to find another way. This does not seem to be wanting to work for me. My colleague started playing this game recently, and he says he's really enjoying it. I think that, you know, his kids have been playing it. It's a good game for all ages, I think. It's complicated enough for adults, certainly, but you can play it through as a child, I think, relatively easily, which makes it fun for the whole family. Fun story, my in-laws, apparently, with Breath of the Wild, would, oh, can't search that one, would play all the time together, like when the game first came out, and like one person would play upstairs and one downstairs. I thought that was really cute. I tried to get my mom to play, but she just wasn't into it. It's not her thing, which I respect. She's just not a video game person. See, now this looks well, nearly contiguous, but we need to get over there. So how are we going to do it? Is this a connection? Is this a connection? Let's hope so. Ah, yes. We need to get back over there. I wanted to go down the center, but I'm really struggling with how to do that. So we might be taking the long way around. And that's fine. Okay, so once you go into the cold areas, you always are going to need some cold resistance. Although we do have these warm pants, so I don't know, maybe that'll help. And you're going to be slowed down when you go around this way as well. How did I just cannot believe that I cannot remember how I got here last time. These are supposed to help you go across if you want. That's not what I want. We're gonna need some spicy peppers. Good thing we have a ton. Okay. Let's see. What's over here? What's over there? The answer is death. So, let's go around this way. How much do you want to bet that when I try to climb that, it's going to be an iced surface that won't let me climb? Yep. Okay. And then I hear a bad guy. Where are you? I don't know. I do remember on the backside up there, there's a way to get across to the top. Oh, there's the bad guy. They're up there. Huh. Interesting. So there's got to be a way to get up there, because otherwise I wouldn't really be up there. I don't think. Take a little cover. Let's just look around, see what we got here. So, I think I could make that, but I don't know. And if I did make that, let's see. You guys, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, no! Alright. I sort of knew that was coming. Okie dokie. Man, the proportion of this camera is strange today. Alright, so that's a no-go, I think. So I feel like this overhang... I mean, am I wrong? Like, look. It almost looks like I'm leaning as though I can actually look over the edge. I'm gonna try one more time. Come on. Oh, so close. Alright, I give up on that idea. It's a reasonable idea, though, right? Let's get some food in our bellies! Because we need it. So, there is a way I know for a fact on the other side of, directly in front of us, there's a way to get up to the top. The problem is that once we get up there, I don't think that's going to help us very much get to where we need to be. These maps are very deceiving. I think this might be the most confusing map I've ever encountered in a Zelda world. Oh, look, there's our connection, and I was going on and on about trying to get back. Come on, Hill. Get it together. Alright, so, let's take another look at the big map. Let's see. We just want to stay in the center. I'm just gonna try that. Just to stay kind of center field. See if all of these oases, archipelagos, I think is what they're called, connect. Alright, we're staying pretty central. Okay, where are we now? Good, okay. Okay, now we're cooking with grease. Come on. So, like, if you're looking at this map, and I'm right here. The map makes it seem as if you can just keep on, right? Like, it looks like all of this is contiguous land. Look. I should be able to just walk right over there. Well, let's try up here. Okay, fine. Maybe. Okay, alright, we're moving along here. We're in the center. Alright, so now what? Where are we? Okay. These are absolutely the most confusing maps I've ever encountered. The maps do not reflect what we see. Okay, so here we are. This is what we're looking at. Now look at that. Does it look like that corresponds to where we are on the map? Not to me. So... we're going to go around. If we can, which we can't right there. This is a pickle. You know what I'm realizing? We probably should be using some of our new powers. That's probably the key that I'm missing. So, for all of you who end up doing this yourselves, you can just go ahead and thank me for having gone through all of this to make it back to where we'll get our next thing. Our next power. Can't believe it. Duh. Look up. That's the key. So, let's see. So, do you think we'd be able to use our ascend power here? I don't know. I'm gonna try though. Let's see if ascend is as powerful as it purports to be. Ascend? Can you do it? Negative. Alright. So ascend is not possible that high up. Apparently. But I think that is the key to getting back. So, I'm gonna go to another connection point and see if I can use my ascend to get across these archipelagos. Okay, that's a no-go. I suppose I should have been looking at those all along. Let's see. Let's go back this way. That was very elegant. I just spilled on myself. This is why I wear black when I'm in this kind of position where I've got cups and... I think I'm gonna start over. I'm going back to the Temple of Time. Why not? Can I fast travel there? I don't know. Yes, I can. Let's, I think we need a rewind. A literal rewind, not a rewind via this. Via this game. Did you get it? We're gonna use ascend here. I'm certain that will work. I don't know if I've ever been more game lost in my entire life. Saw something through there. When Link doesn't have a lot of stamina, to me the game is not quite as fun unless you have a lot of extra stamina wheels set aside. That helps a tremendous amount, I would say. Do what you want, but that's just my experience. I guess for these sunset fireflies, I don't remember what happens when you cook them, but something good. I think it's stealth. I think. All right. back to the Temple of Time. Think I can make it? No. I'm gonna go around. Alright. So we're gonna revamp our position here. Get everything back to its proper place. Okay, Ultra Hand, or Ascend rather, is gonna be our lifesaver, we're hoping. And I'm gonna deploy it as I work through the world. Alright, so we're back to the Temple of Time. Let me just look at where I need to go. I go to my adventure log and make sure that I'm actually set up right. Raru said, can't open the door at the back, etc. You need to go on lively. The shrine is marked in the bright dot. Okay, so we are heading in the right direction, so that's positive. And we had the right thing marked. Now, we gotta get over there. We gotta get over there. It looks like all these archipelagos are connected, but they are not. Man, they are not. Let me just tell you that much. So, is there any archipelago that we can go to that'll help us transition to maybe a higher vantage point? I don't know. Yet. But I'm gonna defeat this. It will not defeat me. Go in the same direction. Alright, now, let's see. Is there a connection between... No, there isn't. I bet you that what I'm looking at, actually, is the layers of the maps. That's why it doesn't look to me that I'm in the right spot. You're welcome. The bad guys in this, and he's not a bad guy, but still, the bad guys in this are harder. We've noticed that. I think I need to go through the ceiling, or through the floor here, the bottom of the structure, to get to the top. Like if you look at that, I think that's what we're seeing. So, that's what we're seeing. We are seeing various layers, which I was not acknowledging earlier. But Ascend is not functioning here, it seems. So my hypothesis may be wrong. Because if I were to hop up there, I can't really tell if that would give me an advantage or not. No, probably not. Let's get this guy out of the way. So much more pleasant at night. Just lovely. I really do think someone switched my commands. So, based on the map, we're halfway there. Come on, map. Now this looks close enough that maybe we could use Ascend. Uh-oh, there's some bats. Let's get rid of this one. When I see that a weapon is flashing blue, and I can tell that it's going to expire, to me it makes much more sense to just retire the weapon, sort of. I'm gonna go up here. Let's see what we got up here. There we go. Wings times 3. So that makes me think I need to deploy some wings to get to where I need to be. Let's see. Let's get up here. Oh. Come on, Linky Poo. Yeah, Jason points out a very good observation that there are not a lot of enemies up here. And my thinking, Jason, is that it's because, you know, they want people to get to where they need to be. And that the map itself presents enough bizarre challenges. And I agree, there aren't a lot. I mean, even if you compare this map to, say, Breath of the Wild, when you went to the first oasis after the Shrine of Resurrection and you had to, go get your paraglider and get to the shrines, 4 shrines, I believe. Oh, come on! This is embarrassing now. Come on. Come on, Link. No! No! Okay. Oh, boy. Alright, well, I'm giving up on that idea. Let's try something else. Jason, I gotta ask, why are you still up? I'm up because I said I was gonna do this straight. And my goal was to get down. Let's go into the cold again. It just feels right. Plus you have those tunnels. I'm going to the cold. Bump this. Stamina. I was hoping they'd change the music for the cold areas. I was disappointed. And it looks like we don't need anything hot anymore because... Go around. Yes, I can. Because I've got these pants. After leaving the cold area the last time, I found them in a treasure chest. So maybe I'm good. Let's kill this guy. guys. Alright, so let's see if we can go around to get to our final location. That's helpful. So we know we can't climb this. Is there an overhang, perhaps, that we can use ascend to get up there? Nope. That's a no-go. What about over there? Can we get over there? Let's see. Maybe. No. Too far. Let's take a good hard look and see if we can find a spot that isn't covered in ice. Jason, I totally get it. If I were you, I would go to bed. That's my suggestion. Because this will be on afterwards. But, like, I'll post it in full. I'll let it post in full. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna cross the river. I don't think we need to talk to this dude. I think we can just cross the river. We get it. We get the deal. Thank you, Steward Construct, but we know what's up. Let's see. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't already know that there was a place for us to fast travel over there. Because we needed to run around, as Jason was saying. It's interesting about this map. It's the least amount of enemies of any game that he's seen with all that running around. So that's what it was about. It was about me evaluating the enemy. It's like, I can't believe it's been an hour. This is what happens when you work all night. You finish your show. The show's on late because of baseball, and then you end up coming to play this game, and you're exhausted. And you're thinking about all the stuff you have to do. You end up making some really ridiculous decisions. But I'm hoping that was helpful to you guys. Just kind of seeing the landscape of the archipelagos. I don't know if there was an easy way to get back there. They probably wanted me to fast travel the entire time. But I've just been running around like a fool. A running fool! That's what they call it. And this makes you want to believe in nihilism. You know what, peeps? Link is getting down to the ground tonight. It's happening. Ooh! I'm gonna make make a more structured episode on postmodernism. And you know what? Tomorrow I think I'm going to talk Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. It's one of my favorite things. That's going to be our extra. Okay, now what? Now what? All right, so here's where I need to be. You know what? Hello. Come on, Hill. Use your newfound powers. Use the Force. Can we use it in here? Oh, wait. That's the key. I know it is. There we go. That is the key! Come on, Link, I just sang to everybody. You just let me down like that? Alright. Now look at that. Perfection. And I bet you can, when you jump up, you can probably restore your, yep, you sure can. Restore your stamina by stepping on the branches or roots or whatever these are. I've got 12 views. I'll take it. 12 views total. Is it crazy that that's a win? I don't care. You gotta be grateful for what you have. I'm grateful for every single one of those views that I've gotten. Thank you. Uh-oh. Did I make any stamina dishes? Uh-oh. Well, at least I'm alive. What was that thing I was just saying about gratitude? Let's make sure we're climbing along these vines. Now, we should be able to stand. Ugh. Can't believe he's still falling. Let me try Ultra Hand in here. Maybe that was the best thing that happened to me. I'm just gonna Ultra Hand all the way around this piece. See if there's a spot that... I can get to the top. Ha ha ha! How do you like me now? I wonder what the postmodernists would think about this. If they would see this as a tool of the oppressors to keep the oppressed down by making them spend hours putting their labor into a game that gives them nothing. No tangible value. Seems like it should be a place that has a Korok seed, right? And I'm correct. Come on. Oh, yes. So close. I'm right on top of it. So that means, look, seems pretty obvious, huh? I'm gonna have to use one of these to get below, likely. Maybe. Let's see. So theoretically, I could shoot out, turn around, and head down, because ascend doesn't seem to allow you to ascend below. You can go backwards, but you can't ascend below. So let's choose Ultra Hand. Set this up. What we learned about these, they will run away from you quick, fast, and in a hurry. Jump! Let's see if we can do this. Oh my gosh. Ah! If Link won't scream for himself, I'm gonna scream for him. 12 views. Jason was telling me congrats on 12 views, which I appreciate. Thanks, Jason. A random note is these sparkling cider, I'm not like selling anything. I have no partnership with Trader Joe's for all my 12 viewers. Believe it or not, I'm not bought and sold by Trader Joe's to tell you this, but this apple cider vinegar drink is so good. It's only 35 calories. Delicious. And I think it's got 8 grams of sugar, so a little more than I'd like, but so good. All right. We're going to make this work, peeps. So, I mean, this makes sense, right? That I would get on one of these wings and then maybe turn it around to be able to get down to the area we need. I mean, there's got to be a reason these are there. I keep choosing a lot of the commands from the old game. Interestingly, Ultra Hand doesn't work when something is like stuck underneath it or in the wrong spot. It's interesting. I appreciate that this game often adheres to the laws of physics. Alright, we're moving. Can we turn around and make it back to where we need to be without falling off into the abyss? Okay, let's see. We need to bank hard. Ah! It's working! we going? Shoot. I don't know why we need to see this. Like, we know he's gonna fall and die. He's either gonna fall into the abyss or he's gonna fall on something and kill himself. Let's get to death a little earlier. I hope my husband's going to bed instead of watching me ranting on YouTube. I'm not sure how impressed I am with that idea anymore. Let's see if we can find another way to get to this dot. My husband is still watching. I cannot believe it. He's such a good guy. He's supporting me, despite the fact that I know he's probably like dying from exhaustion. Not literally, figuratively, obviously. Jason says the game is fun to see. Looks like he went to bed, but I appreciate that. I'm glad it is. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the shrine. Or you know what? Maybe I need to go to the nearby shrine. Maybe that would make more sense. Let's do that. We're going back to an adjacent shrine. And if this one doesn't work, we'll try the other one. Link is getting down to the main level today, buddy. Better believe it. Friend, you didn't just give that to me. I've had it for a while. Hey, SO4UL. Welcome to the stream. Let us indeed go. I'm very much looking forward to the moment that I have more stamina. Correct seed. Yeah, boom. Oh, okay. Jason, man, we thought you were leaving us and going to bed. We're gonna need that stamella for later. Bitch, I can slide down. Yes. Can we see her? Can we see the shrine from here? So close and yet so far. Oh, I think we should go underneath the dungeon if we can. I bet you that's gonna be the thing. Well, whoever you are, welcome. Okay. Underneath the dungeons we go. Cave, I should say. Okay. Oh, there's one of those dudes. These are such strange characters. Oh man. Super strange. Oh, look at that. That's new. There we go. Alright, let's get to him and kill him. Okay, there we go. Strange. This is definitely a good call to come under here. When in doubt, go underneath the ground. Alright, so this was helpful in gathering a lot of materials, but I'm not sure it's going to lead us to where we need to be. Robert's here, so maybe we can ask him questions. Alright, well, Raru. I'm not sure we have time for all that. We just want to get to our destination. So I think it's clearly up there. So should we go that way? Maybe. Maybe make a raft and get across that way. That seems reasonable. Or we could go that way. Which also seems reasonable. Yeah, something changed with my... Yeah, let's use this. I swear my controls changed. Okay. So far, so good. Work for us. Uh-oh. We don't want that. So we can't get the other one beneath it. Alright, you think we can make it the rest of the way? I think so. I really do. No! We had saved. That time it worked. I'm telling you, climbing is not nearly as good in this game as it was in the last game. I might have miscalculated, unless that's a ledge I can stand down right there. Yeah. Oh, but I made it. Okay, so we're gonna need to go another level up. These floating, whatever they are. Probably a couple more levels up. No! Climbing sucks in this game sometimes, I have to say. And Ultra Hand does not usually reach very far, which is something to note. So once you've lost something, that's out of your reach. It's not a good look. Although, let's see if we can use Rewind. Maybe that'll work. Ah. Maybe. Yeah, that did work. Huh. Nice. This is somewhat tedious. Daniel, if you're watching this, you should go to bed. Because it's going to take me a minute before I get back down to Hyrule. And I'm not going to stop until I get down to Hyrule. Which means that you're going to have to hang in there for a little while longer. It's not liking it. Very finicky. Can I make it?
When you're using Ultra Hand, if you use this button or this button, you can move how far and close it is to you.
He's so close to making it, but he's not gonna make it. Nope. I gotta climb a little more. I think my controls got switched somehow. I don't know how, but somehow they did. This should be enough, hopefully. Let's see. Alright. Good night. Alright. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Let's get a little postmodernism talk in here. So my biggest concern, as I mentioned at the outset, is just, you know, what is this going to mean for... Oh, boy. What is this going to mean for our country, you know? For our ability to have debates with one another. That didn't exactly work. like just likes to jump off of these things. Just for fun. Just for fun. Okay. Now I've lost that guy, but I think this one, because there's nothing impeding it, I can use recall. Hopefully. I think so. It's working. Good. Okay, that worked. Let's hope I can still use Ultra Hand from this distance. Ultra Hand is very limited in its distance. In its accessible distance, for whatever reason. I'm not sure why that is. We're gonna get this. No! I hope you all aren't offended if I say that Link sucks. Because Link sucks. There's gotta be another way up there. What if I just do this? Let's try this. Try this. Come on. There you go. Come on. Can you stand on that? Sorta. Kinda. Let's see what we got. Maybe he can make it. I'm over the floaty Hyrule things. They gave me a message about my basic controls because they can tell that I'm acting strangely. with regards to them. Because I do feel like my controls switched on me. Positive. Alright. You know what, folks? I think it's time for us to take a break. We've been running around. I've been showing you a lot of the game. Postmodernism. I think I'm gonna end it there. We're gonna get down to the bottom a little later. That was our goal, but you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you have to admit defeat. I'm not afraid to admit defeat when I must, and this is one of those circumstances in which I must admit defeat. We've been trying, but we just haven't hit it today, and that's okay. Part 3. We'll talk crypto and Bitcoin. Look, so the thing I would ask is that everyone consider the impacts of postmodernism, how it seeps into sort of the ether of our discussions about everything. This idea of being the subjective, which we are always the subjects of our of objective reality, but the focus, the shift towards your own subjectivity as opposed to your objective, the objective world, or some balance between your own subjective experience and the objective world. Whereas there was some give and take, it seems as though now people are talking about their truths. My truth is a term I will never ever use, because there's no such thing as my truth or your truth. It's just the truth, objective truth that we can all put our hands on. I think we should return to a pursuit of Enlightenment ideals. This concept that there is truth out there and that we should all collectively seek it. I think it'll make all of our lives, a whole lot better. So, just to give you a couple of ideas, and I'm someone who is for very much a Ferdinand de Saussurean, who essentially believe that language is culture, culture is language, they're synonymous, and I subscribe to that idea. But I think the postmodernists sort of took that concept and made all language the enemy, and that's just not true. There can be modifiers that exist to describe concepts in various cultural scenarios, which is why, for example, there's a siesta in Spanish and Espanol, and we use the word siesta because there is no concept exactly like that in English, and I think that's okay. This idea that language is semantically self-controlled or self-referential, meaning that a word is not static at all, is a problem. In fact, this comes up sometimes in my line of work. What do words really mean? Are they offensive? Are they not offensive? Some of that is just so incredibly subjective that we have to think about what words are. Now, if a word is meant, based on its inception, to be insensitive or to be a slander or a pejorative term, sure, there's no reason to use it. But, there are certain words that have been put into the category of being offensive that never were meant to be. Anyway, I think we should reject the ideas of Derrida and, to some extent, Rorty, and move towards an idea of move back towards the idea of objective truth, because it is so important for us to live in a civilized society that we all agree on certain things that we know to be true, to be able to have any kind of debate about the direction our society should go in. And also this idea that morality is not just a totally created concept, that it does come from somewhere else. It's the reason why we use, even if you are someone who's not religious, it's the reason we use the term God. Even if, again, you're not a religious person, this idea that there is there are certain freedoms and certain rights that we have that are given to us, that exist without any sanction by other humans. The right to life and liberty and pursuit of happiness. These things we can embody ourselves. No human gives them to us. They are ours alone. And that's a very strong and important concept and very foundational to America and our American values. So, all right, I think that's enough on postmodernism. This has been just like a tired, sleep-deprived, run-around town in the sky for me. And I'm calling it quits for tonight. But I so much appreciate you joining me. And I am going to do a more structured video at some point on postmodernism, because I just think it's really important. And tomorrow I'm going to just freestyle talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, which I love. So I look forward to seeing you so very much at a later date. All 12 of you, maybe that'll grow to even 20 people having watched the stream. I don't care. I'm cool with it. I'm streaming because you got to start somewhere. So thank you so much for joining me on this late evening. I'm going to sleep so that I can get up and go to church in the morning.